The sea, silent, infinite, a place where light fades and sound travels farther than hope. In 1914, the Great War began, and while men bled across the fields of Europe, another battle stirred beneath the waves, a new kind of war, a war of ghosts. They called them U-boats, short for Unterseeboote, German for undersea boat. But to the sailors who faced them, they were monsters, unseen, unstoppable, and merciless. At first, few believed submarines could change the tides of war. They were fragile, cramped, and deadly to their own crew. But the men who sailed them, they were not ordinary sailors. They were pioneers of the abyss. Their world was the deep, and their weapon was silence. Imagine it. You're 100 feet below the surface. The air is damp, the walls sweat, and every sound, every creak feels like a whisper from the ocean itself. You can't see the sky. You can't hear the wind, only the heartbeat of the engines, and the knowledge that above you, somewhere, an enemy ship patrols, waiting. The U-boats hunted in the shadows. They struck without warning, surfacing just long enough to unleash a torpedo before vanishing into the depths. One explosion could tear a steel ship apart in seconds, and with each victory, fear spread across the Atlantic. The British called it the submarine menace. Convoys were shattered. Merchant ships sank silently in the night. By 1915, the ocean had become a graveyard. But the U-boats didn't just sink ships. They changed the rules of war. For centuries, battles had been fought face to face with honor and warning, but the submarine cared nothing for that. There was no warning, no chance to surrender, only a sudden roar, a wall of fire, and the sea swallowing everything that remained. The world called it ruthless. The Germans called it strategy. Inside a U-boat, life was hell. The air grew thick with oil and sweat. The crew slept beside torpedoes, ate from tins, and prayed the depth charges wouldn't find them. Every dive felt like a descent into a grave. Every return to the surface, a rebirth. One sailor wrote, "We live in steel and silence. We fight the enemy, the sea, and our own fear. When we return to port, the world feels too wide, too bright, too alive." There was no glory down there, no flags, no fanfare, only shadows, pressure, and the steady pulse of courage. Then came 1917, the year of unrestricted submarine warfare.